So did now the chief of police, Jeri, I believe, now did she reach out to you guys, or did you reach out to her? Was that a mutual thing? That's just like my own curiosity. So.
Right. So from day one, and what I want to make one thing clear is that every single member of my group, none of us have been activists before. We just kind of stumbled into a role of leadership and activism, and it's something that we all feel in our hearts we're very passionate about. But this is our very first time. We're not even a full week in, and so there's going to be mistakes made, and we see that already. And we went into this knowing that we were going to have to deal with these things. Now, to address as far as Chief Jeri Williams, one of our partners, another organizer that we've been working with, as well as myself and a few of my team members, we've been emailing, we've been calling, we've been signing petitions all over the place to have Governor Doug Ducey, other legislators, especially even having Chief of Police Jeri Williams make a statement. We've been demanding that a statement is made because we want to know that they hear us. It's fine for the media to show everything, but we need to make sure that they hear us as well. And we've been demanding it. And yesterday, it was literally moments before we started marching that I got word that she was willing to speak, that she was willing to talk to us. And I didn't even know when she was going to be showing up there at the protest right then and there. I marched up to the front and saw some of my partners walking with these people, these cops, and I look over and I see Jeri Williams. My jaw dropped. My jaw truly dropped. And, I was a little nervous because I know that the crowd, may not agree with everything. And they might be confused about what we're doing, which is why, today at the protest before we begin the march, I am going to talk about transparency with everyone so we make sure everybody understands what our organization is about. And as far as, Chief Williams, I think it is important for every single, person and leader in politics or person in power to come out and give a statement, but not just give a statement in that, because you can give a statement and it could be completely, disingenuous. Mm-hmm. We're not open to speaking or working or collaborating with anybody who is not willing to listen to our demands and talk to their seniors, other leaders, around to make sure that they're going to be met. So after she was there, the crowd got a little riled up, understandably so. We understand that our government is corrupt. It has been for years. So we're not just, oh, wow, Jeri Williams showed up, our government's listening, our law enforcement's listening. That's not what we did. We saw that, okay, she's here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hearing an echo here coming back, bouncing off of me. We saw that, she showed up. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, yes. Perfect.
We saw that she showed up, and, she turned over at me and she said that she'd like to speak. I asked, what about? And she said, she hears us, that she's angry too. And I spoke with her briefly. We also spoke afterwards. We all talked about it, and we knew right from that moment that we were going to have to deal with some things yesterday after the protest. And when speaking with her personally, when she's saying that, she wants to listen to our demands, she wants to hear what they can do. She also said that there are so many things that we've been talking about that they tried to do, but did not work because they did not have the public speaking to officers, speaking to legislators. They hold town hall meetings, they hold all sorts of meetings all the time that's open to the public, and nobody shows up. And that's what we're making sure that we receive emails and invites to, because sometimes, different articles can, circulate, but it does truly, and I try to say this with an open mind, it does seem like she is very concerned about our community and the issues that are going on, and she does want to see change herself. She's not only chief of police working with the Phoenix Police Department, but she's also Black and she's a woman. So just that alone, I can also just from an outsider looking in, without the badge, without the uniform, I can see that she does face her own adversities. Mm-hmm. And she has a Black son who, you know, he's experienced, you know, this kind of stuff himself. And it really does truly seem like she is open to talking, and she does want to help us, you know, get our message across and get these, you know, demands implemented for, you know, a plan of action. So we have been invited to a formal sit down with them and other legislators and other lawmakers that we're also, you know, trying to communicate with as well, so that we can have a seat at the table that we've been preaching about since day one, you know, during these protests, that we need to sit down and talk with them, because we can't just keep walking and protesting every single day. You know, we need to be a part of these bills and these plans of action. We need to have our say to advocate for those people. You know, if a bill says something and, you know, there's part of it that doesn't resonate with us, we don't agree with, we want to be able to tell them, no, this needs to be changed. This needs to be implemented. You can try these new strategies. And so that's the most important thing, because that's how you get things done. You have to be in on the inside.